Welcome to this episode of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History on the Tundelaniyo podcast. It's the program in which we bring you those who participated in shaping the Nigerian theatre in the last 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years. Their contribution, and it's a story told by the actual participants. That's why they are witnesses. Today we continue and into our last episode with a great theatre artist who spent over 40 years impacting lives at the Department of Theatre Arts at the University of Ibadan, the premier department of theatre in Nigeria. Today we welcome again Professor Mathew Umukoro, and I'll go straight and ask him. You had a lecture in May to coincide with your 75th anniversary. It was about your area, drama criticism. How did that area find you, or were you the one who found it?
Well, I decided to have that lecture in lieu, as I said,
Of the
an
inaugural.
that I was not allowed, or I was not able
To do before you retired.
Yeah, because I was asked to come and give a university lecture.
Yes.
Which is not career oriented.
No.
And I had given one university lecture at Benedium.
That's right.
So
when was that?
That was in 2009.
Right. And so this one for you, UI was coming after that?
Several years. I mean, it was close to, it was 2019 now.
Yes.
You know, it was close to my retire. Yes. You know, I don't want to be seen as an expert in university lecture. Actually, I'm capable of giving a proper inaugural. The idea did not occur to me until this year.
That's 2025?
Yes. Because I was going to celebrate my birthday with the launch of the book of poems.
Yes.
In which I had written 75 poems.
Okay.
To represent my 75 years.
Right.
So that volume has 75 poems.
Right.
And I wanted to bring in, to retrieve a Dross of Gold, which many people don't have copies of anymore.
Right.
To print new copies and all that. Until the idea of the inaugural occurs to me. You know, I knew that beyond 75, I would not be able to do it again.
That's right.
So 75th was just the
appropriate,
you know, point of doing it. I could always do my lunch
some other time,
my books some other time. And if God gives me till 80, then I can do my autobiography and all of that, you know. So I said, now the part of the matter is that how would I have gone about it?
Yes.
Because not just anybody could have gone to the university, VC, say he wanted to give an academic lecture, and he would agree.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
And the Trenchard Hall, I didn't pay a kobo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because of the university.
I made this a university affair.
Right. Right. Right.
So that's why I didn't pay anything. I only paid for the arrangement of the chairs.
Right. Right.
And all that. Now, coming to the theme.
Yes.
In my 40 years, I taught virtually every aspect of the theater.
Right.
I remember when I first joined.
Yes.
Adeluba regarded me as what they call general factotum.
You could be asked to do anything.
Anything. And this included not just teaching, even administrative work and all of that thing. That entrance that they normally had to gain admission to the diploma.
Yes.
I took the form for my wife the first time.
Okay.
We didn't get any result. I wasn't in UI
at that time.
At that time, I was still in Kaduna.
Yes.
By the time I was taking the form for her the second time, I was already
in Cardiff. Oh, you are in New York. You are come to UI at the time.
I already back from Cardiff.
Right.
And I did but what I did, I told her that, look, you'll be coming to the theater to be seeing plays. I said, one of the ways by which you prepare for that kind of just not sit reading books or anything. There are no books to read for this kind of thing. Come to the theater as often as
you
possible.
Can, yes.
To see performances and all of that. To familiarize yourself with
the theater. What is theater? What are the aspects? What does it entail?
So, Adeluba, Dawes was around at that time.
Yes, Carol Dawes.
Yes. Happened to have met her.
Okay.
On that occasion.
Right.
When she was coming.
Right.
We hadn't officially married.
Yes.
We probably had done the traditional or something, but we hadn't married, and she was still answering her name.
Yes.
Julia. Yes, still answering her maiden name. And I didn't tell Adeluba. Now I didn't tell Dawes or anything. It was in the course of their, marking the scripts and all that they came across the name. And Adeluba said, you didn't even hint us that this your girlfriend, your fiancé or something was doing the exam. I said, I don't need to. She would either do well or not do well. This is not the first time. She had done it before and she did well and she wasn't taken.
Yes.
If she didn't do well again, she won't be taken. I mean, I don't need to. That first, shocked them that, what kind of human being is this? And they took a very, I think they were able to admit just about 8 or something.
Right.
But she did well.
Right.
And she got admission. some people who thought that I met her in the school.
In the department.
We had met
in 7 in Kaduna.
In Kaduna. Whereas I came here in 1980. So, you know, I don't know whether you are aware of the theater history episode. The theater history episode.
No, which one?
When she was in Diploma 1.
Right.
The Diploma 1 class.
Yes.
And the BA 100 level were matched.
Sure.
For the purpose
they would do the
theater history
and introduction to theater.
Exactly. But at the end of the first semester, the degree people were tested.
Yes.
On the first part.
Yes.
Greek, Roman, and medieval.
Yes.
You were tested on that.
Yes.
But the Diploma 1 students were going to be tested
at the end of the
second semester. And as we all know, the Greek, Roman, and medieval, very exciting.
Yes.
A lot of material.
Yeah.
You know. But African theater, people are just scrounging ideas here and there. There was not much about it. You know, and naturally, you would expect that their question paper would encompass the first semester
and the second
semester works. Normally, you expect that section A, maybe first semester work, section B, second semester, and then you say answer at least one
from A and B.
From
A and B.
Yeah. That was the expectation of everybody. My wife had gone to the main library to get all the 8 questions were on African theater.
Okay.
Not a single question was on Greek, Roman, and medieval.
Right.
And here was my wife, who was preparing a kind of master's preparation. Not that she wasn't expecting that there would be no question. I mean, she believed that whatever happened, even if it was section A, B, answer to one question from each section, then she would make sure she loaded the
Greek
that section, loaded it heavily.
Yeah.
And then whatever little things you could spew out for the
the other section,
she would do that.
Right.
So that was obviously what she was banking upon. But here was I, not a single question was on Greek, Roman, and medieval.
And it was taught.
It was, I mean, that was the first, I mean. And you had to answer 3 questions. All 3 questions.
Right.
Now on African theater. You know, when I first saw that, I just calmed myself down. Now, that's why I know that there are certain things, if I determine that I will not do them, I will not do them.
Right.
Because we were in what we regard as a honeymoon stage. Honeymoon, you just married a wife.
Yeah.
She was doing theater history, a compulsory course. If she failed it, she failed the course. Yeah. She failed the program.
You have to take the program again.
And all I would have needed to do, I didn't need to show anybody any question. Just that information.
Yes.
That, look, all these books you've taken from the library, you are reading, you are killing yourself. You don't need them. You are not likely to find them useful.
Yes.
Go and take your African theater notes and start revising them.
Yes.
Now, how would you say that even that would be unfair to the other students.
Yeah.
So I just, each time I asked her, how far would they? She wasn't even ready to hear about the African theater thing. And I knew that she was going to fail the course. And the days drew by. The most difficult night was the night before the exam. We were living in Agbo, and she sat at the dining table. Was what we were using for our study. She sat there, spread all the books properly, and was going on with assimilating everything that needed to be assimilated on Greek, Roman, and medieval. 4 times I sat up from bed to come and see her, whether she had at least
checked on the African,
whether she had at least put this aside and looked at African theater. 4 times she was still reading Greek, Roman, and medieval. She didn't come. When the last time I checked that was about 4:30 or so.
Wow.
She was still reading. I gave up. Oh, sorry. I went back to sleep. I couldn't sleep, of course, but I went back to bed. I went to around 4:35. I mean, she came back. You are through with it. Fine. I carried her in the morning straight to the exam hall. The exam that I knew she was going to fail.
Yeah.
I carried her there. And I went and collected the question paper which had been properly sealed and everything. Handed over to Fatoba and disappeared. And when I came back in about 3-hour paper.
Yes.
In about 2 hours or so, I saw my wife with her head on the table. And Padua complained that your wife is not writing. She had scribbled some things like 1 page, something. But you see, the first shocker was that all her preparations had come to naught. I mean, if she were to sit properly and attend those questions, she could have managed, not that.
I believe that.
But that shock,
even the residual,
was too much for her to. And so when Father told me that my wife did not, I said, well, whatever happens to whoever did not write an exam will happen to her. Simple.
Right.
So I left. And lo and behold, when they published this, she failed. And later on, I don't know if I got to know, what happened.
Yes.
And I told him that actually, if I were to find myself in that kind of situation, I will approach it differently. Either I would call Fatoba and say, look, you taught these people for 2 semesters. If you are not going to test them on the 4th semester work, call the class together and tell them, as a whole, as a group, that look, forget about the 4th semester work, concentrate only on second semester. That's the whole of them.
Right.
I might have done that. Or gone to the HOD, complained that this paper was lopsided. It needed to be.
Right.
But I didn't do any of those things. And the long and short is that she had to repeat
the course. The diploma.
The
first year diploma.
No, you know.
She repeated that paper.
That paper. Mm.
Theater history.
Yeah. Now, the shocker went round all her classmates. That is why, till today, they all are convinced that her 2-1 was fully
deserved.
That nobody
manipulated anything.
anything,
to get her a 2-1.
Yes, So, but I told her what my experience was. I said, look, I saw everything coming. But I wanted to let you know that you're on your own. That, I could be in Maiduguri and you are here. I wouldn't be able to be of any help.
Yes.
So you are now aware that short of having access to my books, because she is my wife, so she has access to my books and library and everything. Yeah. She had no access to anything. Even her scripts, because she did some of my courses.
Right.
She would only wait. I was the first and perhaps the only one that ever brought answer books back to classes to show their students. Yes. I did that for several years. And I always told them that, look, I'm violating university regulation. Because you are not supposed to see your paper.
Yeah.
If you want your paper remarked, you apply for it.
You apply.
And they will do it and all that.
Yeah.
But I will bring the papers to the class, share it among them. I say, look, if you read yours, take the one that you think has a higher mark, read his own, and see whether I was right in giving him higher mark and all that. So everything was up and paid, and that trend went through her period as a student. And that taught her a lesson as well.
Right.
Because she's very strict. The way you see her, you can never find her involved in any form of malpractice of any sort. Because she has suffered from it. And she knows. Now, let's assume, if for example I tried to manipulate things and that, she will at least know within herself
that
I did something.
That she wasn't, she wasn't having justifiable mind.
Yes,
I appreciate that. Well, I want us to go back to your lecture and how your work over the 40 years.
Yes, I was saying that I taught virtually
every course.
Every course that I taught. I was, and considering the fact that I didn't even do theater as
a degree course, is a major.
It means that there were certain courses that I did not take during my undergraduate years.
Yes. That you had to go and read up by yourself.
Read up, and through reading, through experience, through, I got to teach, these things, because they are all interwoven, really.
Yeah.
And dramatic theory and criticism was a course that I took for a long time.
Okay.
As a compulsory final year course.
Right.
And it was always a challenging course.
Right.
And it was the only course that in the final year students were afraid of. They always believed that once they were able to get through that, their degree was certain. They always had that belief.
Yes.
So when the timetable comes out, and then they look, where is THA 402 or something?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Professor Mathew Umukoro must have so much to talk about. He's been involved with the theater from very early. He's still breathing and talking theater today. And so we have a lot to learn from his participation in the theater, particularly if you've noted, he started the drama group in Kaduna and it blossomed and gave him the opportunity to go and do further work in the university in Cardiff. Came back, got fully into the Department of Theatre Arts, and is done so much work bringing up different categories of products. Some of them his own students in the department and in many other departments in universities all over Nigeria. I want to thank you again for your work in Nigerian theatre and for coming to be a witness, stating your own story by yourself, your development, and how nobody was able to put you down, particularly after dropping the sciences that at that time, in that year, I think maybe it's still happening now, that derailed a lot of people because they will be struggling to do sciences when they ought to be doing arts and other things. So until we come your way again next week with another episode of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History on the Tunde Lanio podcast, keep on liking the program, keep on sharing it, and click the subscribe bell so that you can have a notification when another episode comes your way. Until then, it's bye for now. Professor Koppel of the Theatre Arts, and they are widely experienced, thoroughly grounded, and we've been lucky to have them. Until we come back again next week, continue to like, to share, and to leave your comments so that we can be in touch with you. Until we come again your way next week, it's bye from me.